Good morning, everybody. It's Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor. I'm excited to be with you guys here this morning for Friday Fab 5. This is something I do every Friday morning at about 9:30 a.m. Central. I come live and share 5 of my favorite things, and it happens to correspond with when we release new designs in the shop. So we've got 5 brand new designs for you guys as well today. And if you'll remember last week, we attempted to set up something that would send a message to your inbox letting you know whenever letting you know like what the links are. And so I'm trying to get that set up right now. So give me a second to see if I've got it set up right. It says it's sending me a message. Let's see. Next. Did I set it up right? I feel like every time I try to do this, I goof it up. So what do I have to do? Turn on this trigger, mark this message as comment reply if you want it to send as a reply. Okay, where do I do that? Mark this as comment reply. I don't know. Let me see. I feel like it's just one little thing that I'm not turning on correctly, and I don't know how to do it. Mark this message as comment reply if you want it to send as a reply to a post or a reel. Well, I thought I had it set up that way, so I may have got it set up wrong again. I don't see anything that I have turned on wrong, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, well, we may have to do it the old-fashioned way by dropping links in the comments or putting them in the video description like I used to. Until I get this figured out. I feel like every Friday it's another experiment to see if I did it correctly or not. And apparently I did not do it correctly again today. So I'm going to have to call in some reinforcements for people who know how to do mini chat. If any of you guys do, let me know. Maybe there's just one. I feel like there's one little toggle button that I'm probably not turning on or something. And so I've just got to update that. All right. I put the links in the video description, so hopefully they're there for you all. Good morning. Good morning. While I'm messing with all my tech. Hello, Carlene. Hi, Sheila. Somebody said it's fine. It's fine. Yes, I wanted to be fancy and have the fancy links into the thing, but it doesn't work again. Somebody said the poinsettia behind you looks like a crown. I thought that too when I pulled it up. I'm like, I feel like the Statue of Liberty with that behind me. Oh, well. Good morning, Brooke. Hello, Lisa. Hi, Trudy. How is everybody? Have y'all had a good week? So today, I've got a couple of things that are they're going to feel kind of random, but they are things that were shared with me or shown to me at Southern Adornments Live that I thought you all might like. And then one of the items was submitted by one of my watchers or followers, Debbie Hendricks. She always joins us on Friday Fab 5, and she sent me one of the items. So let's start with the thing that she sent me, and it is a circle painting sponge on Amazon. And I'm just going to share my screen to show it to you because I don't have it. I have something similar, but I don't have this exact thing. So I'm taking you all over there so you can see what I'm seeing. She said these are very similar to the Martha Stewart circle painting sponge you guys have seen me use. Do y'all remember me using them? They do the really large polka dots, the ones that are about 3 inches or so. Okay, love you too. Bye. And so these do the really large polka dots. So if you want to do over the top big polka dots that are like 3 inches or so, this set comes with 4 of them for $10, which is not a bad purchase. I'm pretty sure the Martha Stewart ones cost a lot more than that. Now, Martha's are versatile because one side of the sponge has a smaller circle and then the other side has a larger circle, but I don't think they're making those anymore. I can't find them anywhere. And so Debbie pointed out these for me and sent me a link to them. So these would really be good to have. I think they would be good to have too if you're doing like paint parties and things and you want like to do large polka dots on something. This would cut down the time it takes to do polka dots, because to do 3-inch size polka dots, you would normally have to use a paintbrush and trace like the bottom of a solo cup or something like that, and then fill it in with a paintbrush, which can take a lot of time. Sandy says, I haven't been able to find those Martha Stewart ones. This is great. Yeah, this is a great alternative if you can't find the Martha Stewart sponge pouncers. because I'm pretty sure Martha quit making them. Maybe Tamara needs to just come out with her own line of stuff like that. That's an idea. Maybe I need to get to see if I can get some made with my own branding on them. That would be cool. I don't know. Ideas. I've got all kinds of ideas and I never run out of ideas. There's just so limited time to get all of those things done. So who knows if that'll ever happen. Hello, Carlotta. Hi, Connie. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, Kim. I've got a little tickle in my throat. I hope that doesn't mean I'm fixing to get sick because I feel good, but I've got this constant little tickle. And that's usually like a precursor to you're going to get sick. Maybe I need to go take a dose of my home remedy that's like the honey and onion mixture. Have y'all seen that? Barbara O'Neill, the homeopathic natural remedy lady, taught how to do it. And you pretty much cut up onion and you put, this is not a Fab Five topic, but it should be. But you pretty much layer chopped up onion and honey in a mason jar and you let it sit overnight. And the next day you've got like this really liquidy syrup out of honey and the juices from the onion. You strain it off and then you can take a teaspoon of that 2 or 3 times a day when you feel like a cold or something coming on. But there's that tickle again. I haven't been coughing or anything until this morning. Wanda said I don't like onions. I hate onions too, Wanda, but it tastes enough like honey that it like makes it to where I don't mind taking it. So what Charlie actually takes it too when she's feeling a cold or something coming on, but it's a natural antibiotic because the honey has really good antibacterial properties and the onion has some kind of, I forgot the name of it, but it's got a chemical in the onion that is a natural anti-inflammatory and antibiotic. So it's really good to take when you feel like something like that coming on. Allergies are horrible today. Yeah, and they've been cutting all of the wheat and the corn all around my house. And so there's been dust flying all the time. Nana says, I love the reindeer behind you. Carlotta said, girl, you pronounced my name correctly. Thank you. I try really hard to pronounce people's names correctly. I don't always get it right. But if I ever say one of y'all's names in the comments and I get it wrong, feel free to say it's actually pronounced and then spell it out phonetically for me. I know Dina Klingerman did that because hers looks like it should say, to me, it looks like it should say Deanna, but she said it's Dina. And then there's Delane Camarisi who comments on here. And I always want to say Delaney. And she's like, no, it's Delane. And so I appreciate you guys correcting me. And I always try to remember it. It might take me a few times, but I'm one of those people who has a name everybody always says wrong. It always comes out Tamara. How else have they said it? I don't know, but we always just say Tamara or Tamara if you want to say the right number of syllables. But Tamara is what most people say around here. Rhymes with camera. Diane says, always use a plastic spoon with honey. Metal changes the honey and takes away its antibacterial property. Really? I had no idea. We usually use a plastic medicine dropper, like to syringe, pull it out of there. And that's how we do it. Pam, it is hard to mess up your name. I'm glad for people's names like Pam and Cindy. Those are easy to say. Cindy has on the same shirt today. This is an oldie but a goodie from Framed by Sarah's T-shirt club. I've been contemplating lately maybe starting my own T-shirt club in 2024. Again, with the ideas. I don't know. If y'all are on board for that, let me know. Okay. Next item on the Fab Five. This is another odd thing, but it was shown to me. I think it was Sheila Smith at Southern Adornments Live and a few other people who showed me this item. And you can also get it on Amazon. So I'm going to share my screen and bring it up on Amazon because I don't have one yet, but I don't really have a need for one quite yet. But these are mini spray bottles and they create a fine mist. And you might be wondering, why do you need one of these? A lot of you have seen me using my little spritzer bottle in videos, and it creates a real nice fine mist when you're trying to keep the paint on your project damp and workable, and you want to be able to do shading or blending or something like that. So a lot of the ladies had these in their pocket at Southern Adornments Live, and when they were doing something and wanted to add shading, they pulled these out and went psh, 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 and just started, using them at their table. And so it was a nice little travel spritzer bottle. You can also put your own perfumes and things in there, but as crafters, this is what we're using it for. Also, if you're doing paint parties, yes, Brandy said something about paint parties down in the comments. If you're doing paint parties, these are great because they they come with multiple ones. So you could just put one of these at each station and people could just use them to keep their paint damp. I put the link in the comments for all of you if you want to click over and see it. But they are, how many of them? 10 of them for $5.99. You can't beat that. Sheila, Pam says, I'm so glad you're sharing this. I wanted to get it. Thanks, Sheila. Yeah, Sheila Smith was at Southern Dormants Live. She's the one who showed it to me. Sonia says, I have a great idea for t-shirts. Send it to me, Sonia. Text me. Let me know. Cynthia says, yes. Do the t-shirts have a V-neck option? So the thing with V-necks, Cynthia, is that V-necks are very hard to find in colors. You can get them in like black, gray, white, navy, like the neutrals, but for like a pink shirt or a teal shirt or something else, or like a mustard, a pretty, like, I love color. It's hard to get those. You almost can't find them in V-necks. So unless you want to go neutral, you can't get V-necks. So that's why a lot of t-shirt clubs don't use them. And I didn't know that until I got to asking myself. I'm like, why don't y'all do V-neck more often? And my sister-in-law, Whitney at Cotton Chaos, told me that's why. Hey, Brandy. Okay. Let's move to the next Fab 5 item. This is another odd one, but also something people at Southern Adornments Live were showing me. And it is a battery-operated fan. I'm going to pull it up because I don't have one of these either. I just need to add all of these to my little Christmas wish list. So this is a battery-operated handheld fan, and you see it folds up real nice and small, comes in multiple different color options. But the ladies at Southern Adornments Live are using these to dry their projects. This one is a completely different one. I wonder if that's a different price. No, it's showing that it's $14.99. But look how much, that one you can add water to. This one you cannot. So just pay attention to which one you're getting, because there is one on here or two actually that are a little different. And these probably fold up, but not nearly as small as these. So they were using them to dry their projects, but also when they had a hot flash, some of them were using them to cool off with. So those are really nice. Those are $14.99. These would make a great little stocking stuffer item for the crafty people in your life, or anybody in your life who has hot flashes. But yeah, they were pretty cute. Great stocking stuffer idea. Yes. How about scoop neck t-shirts? I think those are hard to find in different colors also. Colleen said I had the first one at Live. Awesome. I knew a lot of people were pulling them out. One lady even had a battery operated Ryobi heat gun. I was impressed. Joanne says they have something like this for $5 at Five Below. Does it fold up real nice and small? Let us know. Brenda says, I have a bunch of these little perfume bottles from when I sold Scentsy and put room spray in them. Good idea for water. Yeah, you've got a new use for them now. Okay. What else is on my Fab 5 list? Okay, the next item on the list is something that we sold at Southern Adornments Live, and I have 10 left of these, so very limited quantities. But this is a set of foils, and they're all fall colors. And I'm not going to unroll this because I have a hard time rolling them back up. So I'm just going to put a picture up on the screen. This is a set of foils that you can buy in our shop. We bought some from Artistic Painting Studio and sold them in our booth at the event. And we had 10 of the fall ones left over. So it comes with like a copper color, a brown sort of metallic, that really clear, it's hard to see. So let me flip it and show you the other direction. This is kind of like a leaf or a feather. I guess it's probably a feather pattern that's kind of holographic. So you could put that over a color. And then there's also a sort of like a lime green polka dotted or spotted design and a purple spotted design. Those two would be really cute on a Halloween project. But that is $16 in our shop. And like I said, there's only 10 of them left. So I'm going to drop the link in the comments. And the first 10 of y'all to hurry up and check out with them are getting them. But these are from Artistic Painting Studio. Cindy said, I could have kicked myself because I thought it was only the purple. No, it's not only the purple. We had a little sample sheet, but maybe you didn't see it. I had cut off like a little sample of each one and taped it to a piece of paper so you could see what they all look like. But here they are in the comments if any of you guys want to snatch one up. Like I said, we only have 10 left. But I thought I better sell them because November is going to get here and y'all are going to quit doing fall projects. But if you're like me, you hoard the foil. I have a collection of foil in a drawer over here, and every now and then I'll pull it out and use it. But it's kind of like scrapbook paper to me. I feel like I'm always saving it for the perfect project. And then I don't actually end up using it. I used to do that with stickers too. I would collect scrapbooking stickers and I'd be like, oh, I'm going to wait for the perfect scrapbook layout to use these on. And then I'd never end up using them. Okay. Nana says, how do you use, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, so I apologize if I'm not. How do you use the foil? We've done tutorials on that in the Clubhouse and here on Facebook Live. You might have to look back in the archives, but essentially, Artistic Painting Studio, let me slow down a little bit, sells a foil adhesive that you can apply. And once you put it on, you let it completely dry. And when it's dry, it's tacky. Like when you touch it, it feels a little bit like it feels a little bit like the adhesive that's on the backside of a Post-it note, but even stickier than that. And so, okay, good. And then when you put your foil down on top of it, don't put it down until it's dry. You're going to rub it. And I usually use like a hard bristle brush or a credit card, or sometimes I'll use like the back end of the handle on a paintbrush, and you'll just kind of rub it and it will transfer the foil to the project. And then you can peel the clear plastic off and you'll have this really cool effect underneath. I was trying to think if I had anything laying around here real quick that I could show you that I've used the foil on, but I don't think I have anything. But it's essentially, it helps you create a finish or a look that's difficult to create with paint sometimes. So those metallics sometimes are difficult to create with paint. There's also a leopard print one on her website, that polka dot spotted metallic one. That's really cool. So Christy, for real. I'm sure those people who do planners and use stickers are the same way, because it's like, what if I waste the sticker on a page I should have saved it for later, which is so dumb. It is so dumb. I don't know why we do that. Laura just purchased the foil. Linda put it in her cart. Heather got the foil. Anybody else? Who else has grabbed it up? I feel like I need to check and see if there's any left, or if you guys have all snatched them up while I'm live. I won't be mad about it, because I'm like, I feel like everything we brought home from Southern Adornments Live, I'm like, get it out of here. I'm running out of room to put this stuff up. There's only 5 left. We've already sold all 5 within 5 minutes of talking about it. So if you're watching this on the replay, I apologize, but you don't have to miss out. You can go to artisticpaintingstudio.com and shop her foils over there. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab the affiliate link to her foils. And where is it? And I'm going to drop it in the comments for you guys, because they have some fabulous designs over there. And if you want Christmas foils, she's got Christmas foils too. So you could find, like, there's buffalo plaid foil. There's like some that looks sparkly and metallic. I don't know, all kinds of really cool stuff. Ashton said, I used to collect stickers too. Did you have a sticker book back in the 90s, like a Lisa Frank sticker book? And it had like this waxy type pages that you could peel and put the stickers on and off on. I would like go through and spend hours categorizing my stickers. I'd have a page of all puppy dog stickers, cow stickers, unicorn stickers. I was serious about my sticker collecting. And I'm like, the kids don't even do that nowadays. That's a shame. We need to like get the kids back into the sticker book thing and the collecting of the stickers. Charlie has tons of stickers, but hers are stuck on all kinds of things. And I'm like, girl, please don't put it on your furniture or your window, your bedroom window. It's going to ruin the finish of your furniture. She's like, oh, I didn't know. Cynthia had the sticker book. Michelle did too. Sonia says you pronounced my name right. Yay. Awesome. She said, I have it for women, nothing for men yet. Sorry. Okay. That's okay. Cindy says, I feel like you're looking in my stash. Does anybody still got their old Lisa Frank stickers? I don't know whatever became of mine, but I would give anything to have that little sticker book back, because Charlie would love it. Yes, you grew up in the 90s. Us 90 kids had those Lisa Frank sticker books. Yes. Dixie, I have never seen a Lisa Frank store. I only ever bought Lisa Frank like at Walmart. I think it was just Walmart. I'm trying to think if I ever bought it anywhere else, but I've never seen the Lisa Frank store. Our mall must not have been cool enough to have that. We're getting way off topic, this Fab Five. Okay, so the last Fab Five item we just talked about was, what was it? Was it the battery? No, it was the foils. It was the foils. So we're on number 4. Now to number 5, which is the most important one of all, because Black Friday's coming up, right? And because Black Friday's coming up, we have started a Black Friday wait list. We've started doing this the last couple of years, and it's been really popular with you guys. So if you will click this link that I just put in the comments, It's going to take you to a page and you're going to be able to download a free template. I'll show you in just a moment. And after you put your email address in, it's going to email you the template, but it's also going to send you a calendar, a preview, if you will, of our Black Friday deals. So this is like when Walmart comes out with their Black Friday ad and we all circle the deals we want to take advantage of. And we're like, ooh, the TVs are on sale. I want a TV, or I want an iPad, or whatever it is. Our Black Friday deals are all laid out in a nice little calendar you guys can print out and put on your refrigerator or save it on your phone or whatever you want to do with it. There's another thing that you're going to get. So 3 things you're going to get when you put your email list in, your email address in. You're going to get the free template, and I'll show it to you right now before I forget. You're going to get this free template. Hold on, that's in the way. How do I take that down? You're going to get this free Milk and Cookies for Santa template. You're also going to get a downloadable calendar that you can print out with all the deals on it. And number 3 is a spreadsheet. It's a PDF. You can print it out or save it on your computer, and it has an entire list of all of the Southern Adornments templates that are in our shop. And you'll find out later why that's important. But a lot of you guys have used that as a reference to keep track of and check off the ones that you have in your stash and the ones you don't have. And so that's a really nice resource that you guys are going to want. Heather says, I'm not seeing where to enter my email address. Did I? Oh, please tell me I didn't give the wrong link. Let me go over there myself and just look real quick. Oh, it should be right up on the main page. Maybe it's because, are you watching on a mobile device or a phone? You might have to scroll down a little bit, because if you're on a desktop, this is what it looks like. And there's a place and an email. But if you're watching on a phone, I bet you have to scroll down below this image to see where you put your information in. But after you sign up, you'll get your free template, you'll get your deals calendar, and a template spreadsheet so that you can keep track of which templates you have in your stash and which ones you don't. Every template, Dixie, every template. It's insane. It's several pages. So you might not want to print it if it's several pages, but I love how you are having a whole sticker conversation in the comments about scratch and sniff. Sandy says, do you happen to have a quick list of templates you have in the Painters Clubhouse? I do not, but that is a good idea. I will take note of that. And I wonder if there's some way we can either create that, or on this particular spreadsheet in the future, maybe we can have something that indicates if it's a PC template or not. That's a really good suggestion. Thank you. Okay. It's not there for you? That's so crazy, Heather. After the live is over, try opening it in a different browser. So if you're watching on, let's say, Safari, try using Chrome. Or if you're watching on Chrome, try to use Internet Explorer. You know what I mean? Switch a browser and try again. But anyways, okay, so those deals will start I think it's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. But a little preview of something that we have coming next Friday is our holiday mystery box. And last year we did this, and last year it was excuse me, I've got the hiccups. One door hanger with several different attachments. This year, we're going with a mommy and me theme. That's why you see me and Charlie there in the picture. So the mommy and me theme this year means that it's going to have a project for mom and a smaller project for the kid, and they're going to be the same. So just like you would buy a mommy and me t-shirt or something, and both of them would match, the projects match. But there's 3 projects in the box, 3 mommy and me projects. Now, if you have multiple children, don't worry. You're going to have the option to select mom plus 3 children, mom plus 5 children, or mom plus 8 children. I put the 8. I think 8 is where we stopped it, but I put 8 because I'm like, some of you guys might be grandmas and you might have 8 grandchildren you want to do it with. I know it's less likely that there'll be a mom with 8 children, but it's very likely there'll be a grandma with 8 grandchildren. And if you do need to purchase additional pieces past 8, reach out to our customer service. There might be a way we can help you out with that, but we couldn't put like mom plus 20 on there. Like we couldn't put that many variables. But it's going to be great because you're going to have 3 projects that you can do together. Each project will come with a video, and a supply list that'll show you the colors that you're going to need and stuff like that. So when you guys have some downtime, like during Christmas break or after Christmas, you can pull up one of these videos, grab your paints, and sit down and craft with your kiddos or your grandkids and watch my video and follow along. And the mom will have an 18-inch size piece and the kiddo will have an 8-inch size piece. So each box will have 3 adult pieces and then 3 matching kid pieces, depending on how many children you select. So if it's mom plus 2, then there will be 2 of each design for a total of 6 small pieces. Does that make sense? Okay, so you can't sign up for this yet. I'm just giving you a sneak preview of it. It's coming next Friday. But be thinking about how many kiddos you're going to be getting this for. Is it just going to be you plus 1, or is it going to be you plus 2? Or, are you getting this for you and your grandkids or whatever you're doing? Or maybe it's you and it's your kid and your kids, like, and your nephew or your kid's best friend or something like that. Questions. Gina says, I have 9 grandchildren. Shoot a message to customer service next Friday when it's sign up time, and we'll see about getting you an option for 9 grandchildren. Heather said, I copied the link to Edge and it worked. Okay, good. Good morning, Miss Pam. Elizabeth said, I found it. Click the link using my phone. Okay, good. Wanda said, I love that. It would be good to do with my granddaughter. I bet that's your little granddaughter right there. What a cutie pie. Yeah, somebody said it looked like a crown. I said, I look like the Statue of Liberty today. I should have put the reindeer behind me. Then I would have reindeer antlers coming out of my head. Okay, so the last thing I want to share with you guys today are the new templates we put in the shop. And this is an odd themed week. It's not your typical thing that you would put on your front door, but think of where you could put these in your house or how you could use them in your life. So I'm thinking that what happens in the garage stays in the garage would be a really good Christmas gift for a man in your life that needs like something manly to decorate. Men are hard to buy for, right? But we could paint this and hang it up in the garage for them for Christmas. The popcorn bucket actually comes with a 3D option, and some of those little popcorn kernels in the front are going to be 3-dimensional. So I'm thinking that popcorn bucket could be super cute. I don't know, like hanging up somewhere in your house for, I don't know, like if you have a movie room or a game room or something like that, that could be really fun. The man cave design would be a really great Christmas present. Then we've got the one at the bottom that says, shh, it's movie time. And then that little clap board, that's what that's called. I could not think of the name of it. So I called it a movie director board or something like that. But that little clap board doesn't have any words etched on it. I'm thinking it could be really cute as a photo prop or something. And it's got and you could paint it like a chalkboard and you could write whatever you want on there, like something about a baby coming or back to school or whatever you're celebrating. You could write something on there and take a cute little photo with your little clapboard. You could even make it a like hinge clapboard if you were really creative and using the template and cutting out your own pieces. You could make it where the little clapboard hinges. That could be fun. Diana says the garage sign's perfect for my son. Which one was your favorite? Out of all of these, I want everybody to select a favorite and drop your favorite in the comments right now. I'm having a hard time deciding if the clapboard is my favorite or if it's the popcorn bucket. Something about those little popcorn buckets are so cute and nostalgic. I like those a lot. Wanda likes the garage. Sabrina says popcorn. Chelsea likes the popcorn. Speaking of popcorn, this makes me think of the picture I took of me and Charlie. Did you guys see my stories this past week? It was, what day was that? Was it Thursday? Yeah, I think it was Thursday. Our new laser machine arrived at our shop, and I was videoing getting the laser off of the truck, and I put it in our stories and everything. And then at some point, I'm like laughing because me and Charlie are just like standing back there watching, not helping, doing nothing. We're just watching. And I said, it's like we're sitting over here eating popcorn. So I had me and her like stage a picture, and I put like a little popcorn emoji on it. It was cute. Oh, good question. This is a question about our Mom and Me holiday box. She wants to know if it's going to be holiday themed. So the projects inside are not going to be Christmas themed, because my thought was you guys are probably going to be painting these after Christmas or during Christmas break, which is a little too late to do a Christmas design, but they will probably have like winter and maybe Valentine's in there. but that's as much as I can tell you. I can't tell you the exact designs that are in there, but they're going to be stuff you can paint after Christmas. Did you end up naming the big laser Big Bertha? I think they went with Big Bessie or something like that. I asked the guys and they liked Big Bessie, but I keep thinking the Beast. Like it reminds me of a beast. And let me tell you, that laser machine is bigger than I planned on getting. I don't know if God thought we needed a larger laser or what, but we ordered a 4-foot by 8-foot cutting table from Best Cutter, and we got a call the day before it arrived, and they were like, they're almost to your location. They're only 90 miles away, and they just realized that they brought the wrong machine. It's a bigger machine. It's a 5-foot by 10-foot cutting table. And they were like, we can take it back and get the smaller one if you want, or you can just keep the bigger machine. And my husband's like, we'll keep the bigger machine. So it's turned out to be a huge blessing. We got this larger machine that we did not, I mean, it's a larger value than the machine we even paid for. So now we have, let's see, technically we have 4 lasers in our shop, but one of them's not being used. And I can tell you about that in a second. So we've got our baby laser, which is our Thunder Nova 24. It's a little bitty one that can like set on a cart or something. And we use that to cut little pieces or to cut just one thing if we need just something quickly. We've got a 4-foot by 8-foot, which is called a Thunder Titan 250. And the Thunder doesn't make those anymore. They made them for a short period of time. We bought it used from somebody. And then the third one is, I'm going to call it the Beast, the Beast that came in yesterday, and it's a 5 by 10 foot. I didn't even know they made them that big. I'm thinking the biggest they probably make them is a 4-foot by 8-foot because that's the size of a sheet of plywood, right? Well, apparently they also make sheets of plywood in 5 by 10 because my husband's already been looking it up. So we're ordering a pallet of that as well to get started on. But then the 4th laser machine that we're not using is called a Cam 5, and it's a dual head laser. So it's got 2 laser beams that are on a fixed axis, and that thing can move around in tandem like this. It doesn't move around like this. They move at the same time. So if you've got a bunch of the same shape that you're cutting out, or you've got this side of the sheet of plywood cutting one design, over here on the other side, it can be cutting the same exact design. So it's like twin laser heads that work at the same time. And the only reason we aren't using that one is because it doesn't use Lightburn, which is the same software that all the other lasers we use are. We bought that one used as well when we bought the Titan 250. And back then we didn't know what we didn't know. We didn't know it didn't use Lightburn, and we didn't know to ask that question. And so we're looking to sell that one if anybody's interested, but it is a dual head cutting thing, and it doesn't use Lightburn. It uses a different software. I don't know if it can be modified to use Lightburn. We've tried to look into that, but we just haven't had time to really delve into it. So if you know somebody who's looking for a dual head laser, reach out to me. We're in Kentucky. I was looking for the comments. What did I miss? 10. Yeah, 10, Gina. It's crazy. Oh, thank you, Pat. She said that's called God's favor. I like to think so. I like to think of it as God's providence. Like he must have known we're going to need that. But the guys have already said that the Beast is in charge of Big Box of Blanks. That is his main job. It's going to be cutting all of our Big Box of Blanks because let me tell you, when we get ready to cut Big Box of Blanks, it takes at least 3 weeks on one machine to cut all the pieces to go in our Big Box of Blanks. 3 solid weeks of 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. So that's what, 120 hours at least? Right? Yeah, I'm doing the math. 120 hours for one machine to cut all of the Big Box of Blanks. So we were in bad need of a second machine just to handle Big Box of Blanks, because anytime we were cutting like our day-to-day orders or something else, we would have to stop cutting Big Box of Blanks, change out the designs, and cut something else. And it really slowed down the process. So we're excited to have this machine just be in charge of the subscription box cutouts and get all those done before it moves on to anything else. So that'll be a huge help. Yes, God is so good. Okay, Judy says she needs the link again. What do you need the link to, Judy? Oh, the price to the mystery box. The mystery boxes aren't going to be for sale until next Friday, but the starting price for mom plus 1 kid is $75. So with that, you get 3 18-inch blanks and 3 8-inch blanks of the same size plus the tutorials. And then from there, depending on how many kids you have, for each additional child, it's $15 more. So $75 for one child, and then add $15 on for each additional child from there. Vicky said, I gave the reindeer behind you as a gift last year. I forgot how cute it is. I know. I want to paint it again. Sherry says, what machine were you using to cut the big box of blanks before the Beast? We were using the Thunder Laser Titan 250. It is a 4-foot by 8-foot bed, but we use that one mainly to cut all of our pieces, and it's just it was taken all the time, and we need it for other things. If it's a good brand, if what's the Thunder Laser? Yeah, I love the Thunder Laser. We probably would have bought another Thunder Laser Titan 250 had they still been selling them, but they stopped selling them that big. All right, y'all. I think that's all I've got to share with y'all today. So let's recap really quick. First things first was the circle painting sponges from Amazon. Second was the little travel water spritzer. Third was the battery operated fan. Number 4 was the fall foils. Number 5 was the Black Friday wait list, where you can go put your email in. You can get a free template. Here it is. And you can get a preview calendar of all of our sales that are coming up and starting in November. So the very first deal that you're going to be able to take advantage of, I am telling you about, that's next Friday. And that is our Mom and Me holiday mystery box that'll have 3 projects that you can do with your kids. And then after that, we will have deals starting the week before Thanksgiving. So I'm excited. All right, y'all. I hope you have a fantastic weekend.